Hey folks, Richard from Highlight Thermal Imaging Services here, and today we're going to give you a real quick rundown of a home performance evaluation and some of the equipment we utilize to do that testing. First thing we're going to check when we get into a home is for safety. This is going to come into play with homes that have any kind of fuel source, let it be propane, natural gas, oil. So take our gas sniffer here, and we're going to run up and down all the lines and connections to the tank and into the house. We're going to make sure that we're not losing any of that fuel to the outside or into the home, which can cause an unsafe environment. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use what's called a combustion analyzer. This is this piece of equipment right here. What this does is it's going to check any fuel burning appliances such as your stove, your gas dryer, most typically your furnace, and we're going to make sure that carbon monoxide is not spilling back into the house, causing a very unsafe environment. What this piece of equipment also does is it checks the efficiency of that particular unit. And we're going to know whether or not that unit needs to be serviced or possibly even replaced based on these readings. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move on to checking some of the durability issues of a home, like moisture and air filtration. What we're going to utilize first is what's called a duct blaster system. What this does is it's basically, we're going to seal off your returns and your supplies within your home. We're going to put your duct system under test. And we're going to be able to have a reading of just how much of that air is actually going in through your returns and coming right back out from your supplies. And making sure that none of that's being lost outside of the home or in areas where we don't want a condition. We're going to be checking for comfort and efficiency with this piece of equipment. Letting you know once again if we could be saving money or some of our resources. Then we're going to move on to the rest of the house. We're going to utilize this big piece of equipment here, which is a Minneapolis blower door. And what we're going to try to do is simulate a 20-mile-an-hour wind on the outside of your home from all four sides. What this is going to do is it's going to bring to the surface all of the drafts and cold spots coming from gaps and cracks around windows, ceilings, floor spaces, registers, causing wasted energy and once again comfort issues. After we do all that and we get our reading, which let me show you a quick example of what you could find. This right here is the size of the hole in this last home that we just tested today. As you can see, it's a lot of area for money to be wasted and energy to just go right outside. It's also a lot of room for improvement. And how we're going to get to that improvement is we're going to take all these readings and we're going to evaluate it and prioritize it for you, the customer. We're going to let you know what our biggest concerns are, right down to the least concerns. Once we do that, we're going to give you what's called a cost to benefit ratio. How much is it going to cost to fix that particular problem, and how soon are you going to see the savings from doing so? This is all the basic parts of the home performance evaluation. And as you can see, it's quite intricate. But with this knowledge, we can save you quite a bit of money. And we can save our natural resources at the same time. Why not give us a call today and let's get together and see how we can improve upon your home. Appreciate your time.